જે ચોકડી આવે ને ત્યાંથી સીધા એ તું ક્યાં હા ના એટલે પેપર પેપર તો પછી
Yes, I can see a location. Hello. Your voice, your voice is cutting, man. आप बोलिए. Hello. Wait for 1 minute. Hello. Hello. कट करके फिर से कीजिए फोन. वॉइस नहीं आ रहा. Hmm? Kalau ini buka bos, sama saya bawa prinsipal implementasi, prinsipal jalan. Mana? Nilai itu untuk apa? Untuk dari apa tak? Nah, ini boleh dipakai, boleh kan bahasa. Ya saya tahu.
innovation is power. The power to walk down never-before-known paths. The power to drive the transforming world today. The power to break the shackles of conventional and conquering it. We enable you to break the old. We are the Gujarat Technological University, the international innovative university. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. GTU, an intellectual destination for all those who seek not just to imbibe knowledge, but to excel in every endeavor. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold, operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU is an accomplished educational administrative body. Its motto is to change and challenge conventional thinking, replacing it by innovative acumen.
Today, Gujarat Technological University is the preferred destination for students from all over the Gujarat for technical education. GTU strive for innovation, research and startups which create job and entrepreneurship.
Widening the vision to make this world a better place are distinctive disciplines like engineering, architecture, management, pharmacy, and computer application are designed keeping in mind the transforming era of speed and technology. GTU is the first ever university in India that pioneered to inculcate design engineering in 6 semesters of undergraduate engineering program. Our vivid curriculum allows our students to cultivate a mindset of innovation, enhancing their skills. GTU offers 1 to 6 years programs in diploma, bachelor's, master's and doctorate. GTU has established 3 diverse postgraduate schools in academic year 2017-18, approved by AICTE and PCI. In the wake of increasing demand for cybersecurity, GTU has started PG courses to prepare competent manpower specializing in cybersecurity and mobile technology. These courses run under GTU School of Engineering and Technology with an intake of 30 students in each course. With an aim to contribute in the field of medicine by assuring quality and safety of drugs, vaccines and other biological products, GTU has established School of Pharmacy, offering M.Pharm in drug regulatory affairs. Our distinctive management programs infused with in-depth research like MPhil in business management gives a competitive edge to our students over their peers. To deliver quality education in the field of global business, GSMS started MBA in International Business, focusing to maximize the global opportunities for our students to perform exponentially in 7 international markets. We understand the ever-advancing technology and ever-changing time, and we adapt accordingly by offering distinguished online e-courses so that boundaries in time no longer hinder your aspirations. Excellence is to do a common thing in an uncommon way. GTU understands this belief and has taken every step towards making it a reality. Partnering with Bosch Rexroth India Limited, GTU envisions to actualize an industry institute partnership by making our students industry ready and to bridge the much needed technology gaps between industry and academics. The first ever Center of Excellence is currently functioning at Vishwakarma Government Engineering College, Chamkheda, Ahmedabad, equipped with the cutting-edge facilities. Global is the new local. Going the extra mile for our students is what we do. We have a dedicated department of international relations to manage, expand and enhance international relations and activities of the university. We have collaborations with more than 30 foreign universities. DIR aims to provide an exposure to Indian students for international pedagogical environment in their academic specialization. International Experience Program, IEP, under GTU is one of the largest students' mobility program by the technological universities of India. More than 1,500 students have been benefited through IEP since its inception in 2011. Under IEP, GTU has collaborated with the universities of US, Canada, Germany and Bulgaria, offering a unique opportunity to the students and enhancing their skills with a global perspective. More than 350 students participate in summer program for 6 to 8 weeks every year. Foreign Student Cell is dedicatedly looking after the admission and administration of more than 500 international students studying under various full-time programs of GTU from across 43 countries around the globe. GTU ensures the best learning and living environment for all international students, along with the essence of a strong socio-cultural experience, making them truly a global citizen. Exploring and managing various joint academic programs with foreign universities. Joint events like conferences, workshops, seminars and research projects with foreign universities. Our international activities also focus on Winter School Program, where students from foreign universities visit GTU for short-term study tour. Our exemplary faculty members are the core of this staunch body. Imparting practical and theoretical knowledge in today's day and era is no easy task. More than 21,000 skilled and dedicated faculty members across all the colleges consistently drive themselves to steer ahead the responsibility of knowledge.
A very hearty good morning to respected all the dignitaries on the dais, my dear fellow participants, and one and all present over here digitally. Myself, Ritika Garya, Assistant Professor G. Said, welcomes you all for the Inauguration Ceremony of Industry Center of Excellence at GTU in collaboration with EduSkills. First of all, I would like to request all the dignitaries and everyone to please stand up on your place for GTU song.
GTU, समुचित ज्ञान समन्वय, जन कल्याण का अडिग हिमालय, गुजरात तकनीकी विश्वविद्यालय। GTU, समुचित ज्ञान समन्वय। इनोवेशन की मशाल उठाए, ज्ञान को चारों ओर फैलाए, विश्वकर्मा की कृपा को पाकर विश्व फलक पर शान बढ़ाए। नवीनता की खुशबू से जो भारत का कण कण महकाए, ज्ञान पिपासु शिष्य वृंद की तपो साधना सफल बनाए। GTU, समुचित ज्ञान समन्वय। अनुभवी शिक्षक कौशल बढ़ाए, परहित का ही पाठ पढ़ाए, अनुसंधान और ज्ञान का संगम भावी पीढ़ी उज्जवल बनाए। आत्मनिर्भर युवा बने और शिक्षित विकसित राष्ट्र कहाए, गौरव माता पिता का बढ़ाए, हर मन में विश्वास जगाए। GTU, समुचित ज्ञान समन्वय। विकास का यही क्रम दोहराए, GTU को सर्वश्रेष्ठ बनाए, हासिल करके उच्च सफलता शिक्षा जगत में क्रांति लाए। सिद्धपुर सोमनाथ सूरत से कच्छ तलक फैला ज्ञानालय, अपार संजोए संभावना गुजरात तकनीकी विश्वविद्यालय। GTU समुचित ज्ञान समन्वय।
Thank you so much, all of you. You may take your seats. Now, I would request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Naveen Seth sir, to welcome Mr. Subhajit Jagdev by giving a memento. Once again, I would request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Naveen Seth sir, to welcome Dr. Pratap Singh Desai by giving a memento. Now I request our respected Registrar, Dr. K.N. Khair sir, to welcome Dr. Satya Ranjan Biswal with a memento. Now I request Dr. K.N. Khair sir to welcome Dr. Satya Ranjan Biswal. Thank you, sir. I would request Director GSET, Professor Dr. S.D. Panchal sir, to welcome Mr. Pri Shiva Sankar Murthy by giving a memento. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, I request Professor Dr. S.D. Panchal, Director GTU Graduate School of Engineering and Technology, for welcome address and to give the brief about the course. Please.
Thank you, Professor Ritika. Good morning, everyone, and namaskar. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Naveen Seth sir, respected Registrar, Dr. K.N. Khair sir, ISTE President, Shri Pratap C. Desai sir, CEO of EduSkills, Shri Subhajit ji, CTO and co-founder of EduSkills, Satya Ranjan Biswas ji, Senior Program Manager Shiva Shankar Murthy ji, all respected sitting on the dais, dear faculty members, principal and head of the various institutions. Today, it is a matter of great pleasure to announce this Center of Excellence, specifically in the domain of the emerging area. As you know that EduSkill is a non-profit organization, and GTU in association with ISTE signed a MOU, and under that particular MOU will offer the various emerging courses, specifically in a professional certification form. Under this particular initiative, a lot of courses will be proposed, right from AWS Certified Cloud Foundations, Redhat Certified System Administrator, Palo Alto Network Certified Cyber Security Entry-Level Technical Course, Blue Prism Academy Foundation, Blue Prism Certified Associate Developers, Celonis Process Mining Foundation, Juniper Operating System, Juniper Network Cloud, Juniper DevOS, and Mist AI. So all these courses are the emerging courses, and under the roof of this signed MOU, our students will definitely get the benefit of such a wonderful and prestigious courses. If you look at the various courses pricing, so almost it is a very high cost course, training cost, but under this MOU, student will get the free of cost benefits. Again, the EduSkill is offering a lot of advantages in terms of tangible and intangible form to various institutions under this particular MOU. As per the sponsorship, under EduSkill CSR activities. 10 faculties, you can say that they are the master trainer. They will be prepared by them for each particular institutions to make this particular model as self-sustained. And it is costing around 3 lakhs rupees, which is completely sponsored by the EduSkill. And if any additional faculty wanted to train as a master trainer, then additionally 5,000 fee only will be charged. Second things, under this particular MOU, lot of softwares they will provide. It is costing around 4 to 5 lakhs rupees. And also, Blue Prism, one of the enterprise cloud-based license will be offered by the Blue Prism and EduSkill. It is costing around 6 to 7 lakhs rupees. So approximate you will get 10 to 15 lakhs rupees benefit by taking the membership of this particular certification course. Gujarat Technological University is a pioneer university in the professional education and always thinking about how to proliferate the various benefits to each and every stakeholder of the university. Many a time we are discussing in our board of study also, there is always industry academia gap. So with such kind of courses, definitely I believe that by offering such kind of courses, we are in a position to prepare the workforce as per the need of Industry 4.0. EduSkill has already signed MOU with more than 21 states of the India with various central government and many state technical institutions and department. Also with the skill development bodies, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, which is a partner with the EduSkill to expand this particular program throughout the India. And now, one more feathers is also added with the GTU by signing MOU with the EduSkill. The courses which is being taught under this particular MOU are very prestigious, specifically the soft domain, soft branches of the engineering will should have to take the benefit of these particular courses. Various benefits for the institutions, various benefits for the students are already there. After inaugural session, for each particular course, there is a separate session is kept, and I request all the participants, principal, and specifically head of Computer IT EC department of the degree, diploma, and MCA colleges, those who are joined today, to take the benefit of each and every session that going to be delivered today. Because specifically for each course, separate hours we have spent after the completion of this particular inauguration. So during that time, if you have any question, any kind of suggestion, then definitely you will be asked. So once again, I thank you all, specifically EduSkill ISTE for signing with the GTU, and it is our responsibility to extend this benefit to each and every stakeholder of the university. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving all the details about the course. We also welcome our Associate Dean GTU and National Executive Council member ISTE Delhi, Dr. Jayesh Shah. Welcome, sir. With great excitement, we would like to share the feedback of first batch students who have already completed the AWS course.
Hello, my name is Hardik Kumar Patel and I am currently doing my Masters in Cybersecurity from the GTU-Skill. And with the collaboration with the EduSkill, GTU-Skill provide many certification courses like Microchip Foundation, AWS Foundation, Redhat, Blue Prism, Palo Alto, Cisco Academy. From all of the course, we taking first step to learn AWS Cloud Foundation course. In this course, we learn many things like how to create instance, create bucket, and how to compute the power, and many more things. So I personally thankful to all the faculty members, mentors, and guide of the GSET to provide this wonderful opportunity. And I also mostly thankful to the EduSkill and GTU for the provide me opportunity for the globally recognized certificate, which is also helpful in my future career for the cloud consultant, security consultant in the future.
हेलो, मेरा नाम सुधांशु कुमार है। मैं GTU-GSET से पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट डिप्लोमा इन डेटा साइंस कर रहा हूँ। GTU-GSET के द्वारा मुझे अभी AWS एकेडमी फाउंडेशन कोर्स प्रोवाइड किया गया। इस कोर्स में मुझे काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला, जैसे हाउ टू क्रिएट इंस्टेंसेस, बकेट एंड स्टोरेज। GTU GSET को मैं स्पेशल थैंक्स देना चाहता हूँ। इन्होंने काफ़ी अच्छा मुझे ट्रेनर प्रोवाइड किए जो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा मेरे कोर्स में। मैं स्पेशल थैंक्स देना चाहता हूँ GTU GSET और EduSkills को, जो इस तरह के कोर्सेज मुझे प्रोवाइड करते हैं। आगे इन फ्यूचर में इस तरह के कोर्सेज में मैं इनरोल करने वाला हूँ। और थैंक यू फॉर GTU GSET।
Myself Jenny Gujarat, IT engineer. I am data science student at Graduate School of Engineering and Technology. As the technologies are evolving at a rapid pace, it is essential to meet the demands of the world. Amazon Web Service is the primary platform services, and it is essential to learn this course. And I'm glad that we are learning this course step by step. Currently, we are gaining the skills on the servers, network, security, mobile development, mobile computing, and storage. Many thanks to GTU GSET and many thanks to the GTU EduSkills that we are learning this globally certified course. Keep learning.
Thank you so much, students, for your valuable feedback. Now I would like to introduce you with our first speaker, Mr. Subhajit Jagdev, co-founder and CEO EduSkills. Sir is a seasoned academician with more than 14 years of experience in heading academic program for global IT giants. He has been a senior advisor of strategic forum in Cisco NatCat Global Team, Blue Prism University program, etc. So would like to invite Subhajit sir to give brief about the role of EduSkills.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Vice Chancellor sir, respected Registrar sir, respected Director sir, respected Desai sir, President ISTE, respected all all the corporate leaders, Lokesh ji, Sirish ji, Manjunath, Archana, and Sravanan, Anna. So thanks for all your time for joining. I want to thank the GTU team for the having MOU with us, and thanks to Desai sir for providing this platform to us all over India and serving to the society. That the main motto of us, and EduSkills believe in nation building through skills. So skill is the only thing what builds the nation, and the name EduSkills we come up with, the education and skills both should go parallelly. So we cannot leave anyone. And coming to the EduSkills, as Sarah already told, we are the not-profit organization. We are working almost 1,000 of colleges in India, almost 21 states of presence, lot of strategic alliances, and we are working almost 12 plus corporates, and we are trying to help out all the students of each and every corner so that they get the global certifications, the job-oriented skill sets, so that they will be ready for tomorrow workforce. So we are trying to provide everything as a zero cost to the students. So our model is zero cost. We never charge anything to the students. And as part of that, we recently have signed MOU with AICTE and announced 1 million internship by 2025. So this is the highest announcement till date we have done in India with AICTE. So hopefully all your support and the fast cohort we have successfully completed with 20,000 students. Almost 100 plus colleges have joined that initiative. Now there is another second cohort is starting for 50,000 students, and almost I think today till date we have got almost 1 lakh students registration. So this is a huge, and all the courses students you all are going to do it. This all courses are mapped to AICTE, and all these courses you are going to get AICTE internship certificate, the Ministry of Education internship certificate. So as per NEP guideline, it need to be 2 credit. So as per the NEP guideline, and this all courses we have mapped, and this is all free of cost. So that is the benefit you are going to get it. And it's not only for the skill and internship, we also pipeline the placement point of view. And last year we have placed almost 5,000 students with very high packages, starting with minimum 6 to 7 lakhs package to till 20-25 lakhs package. And this year with all our corporate leader support, almost we got almost 20,000 requirement we got till date. So for next batch, and thanks to all my corporate leaders, thanks to all the corporate partners who are supporting day and night to us with unconditional support they give it. And I request everyone, there is a session we are going to do on 3rd March, where the Wipro VP is going to come and address, where they're planning to hire 5,000 AWS certified engineers. So I'll request all to attend that, and I'll try to share that link with you all. And hopefully this collaboration will bring a lot of engagement in Gujarat, and with help of ISTE, we'll try to set up Center of Excellence in each and every engineering college of Gujarat. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing such informative details with us. Here we have with us a president of ISTE, Dr. Pratap Singh Kakasaheb Desai. He is the youngest ever president of prestigious organization Indian Society for Technical Education, ISTE, New Delhi. He is a member representing India in Global Deans Council. He is the chairman of Indian Engineering Deans Council. He is also a member of Governing Council Engineering Staff College of India, as well as one of the council members of ISTE. So now I request Dr. Pratap Singh Desai to share his views on this collaboration.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of this prestigious technological university, Professor Dr. Naveen Seth, Registrar of this university, Dr. K.N. Kher, Director, Professor Dr. S.D. Panchal, my dear friend and co-founder of EduSkills, Shubhjit Jagdev, Satya Biswal, my colleague in the National Executive Council of ISTE New Delhi and Associate Dean of Gujarat Technological University, Dr. Jay Shah, my colleagues in the faculty present over here, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a joyous moment and a day of fulfillment, what I can say, because 2 years back, before the pandemic, we met Honorable Vice Chancellor for the first time with this concept, and I'm very much thankful to him. And I also would like to make use of this opportunity to appreciate his very proactive approach of joining hands with ISTE and EduSkills for training the students, just not training the skilled students, but strengthening the institutions. Make them capable of training the students in emerging areas which are the need of a time. So this is the first technological university, first I am talking about, which has come forward and taken this very proactive step of skilling students. Because skilling has become a buzzword now. Everybody talks about skilling, everybody talks about making students capable, empowering the students to contribute into the national development. We always talk about the demographic dividend, benefit of the demographic dividend, what this country is going to enjoy or enjoying right now. We talk about the average age of almost 54% of the population of our country is just 23 to 24 years. This is going to be the youngest country in the nation because by 2030, the average age of US will be 42 years. That of the Japan will be 44 years. China will be crossing 48 years. When average age of any nation goes above 40 years, the dependency ratio increases because working population decreases, and that deteriorates the economical development of any nation. The thing is in our favor. The maximum population, maybe by 2030, 64% of the population will be the young population. So those many young hands, working hands will be available with us for contribution towards the national development. And keeping that into the view, we have created, I'm talking about the higher education now, 40 lakhs seats in higher education have been created. So we have a capacity to educate 40 lakh students every year in this system. But unfortunately, students seeking admissions, there are just 21 lakhs. So almost 48% of the installed capacity is not being used because sufficient number of students are not getting admitted. Out of this 21 lakh students who are getting admitted to the higher education, just 13 lakhs of them are completing their education. Another meaning of that is almost 8 lakh dropouts. Or I won't say that the term dropout may not be appropriate for that, but they are not completing their education. I feel at the level of higher education, this figure is 38%. It's a huge national loss. Again, going ahead, if 13 lakhs of the students are completing their higher education, how many of them are getting an opportunity to work? Not more than 6.5 lakhs. So 40 lakhs is the capacity, 21 lakh students are getting admission or coming to the higher education system, 13 lakhs are completing the education, only 6 lakhs, 6.5 lakh students are getting an opportunity to work. But more surprisingly, the percentage of the students working in their own domain is just 17%. And when you compare with the figure that number of students getting admitted, that is 21 lakhs, this is just 5%. So 5% of the students passing through this entire system are working in their domain. Then what other students are doing? What they are doing? I will just talk about the engineering students. Only 17% of the engineering students are working in their domain. Rest are working, somebody is working in the finance, somebody is working in the tourism, somebody is working in the logistics. My question is, what engineer has to do with the finance? Yesterday I was there in Pune and I got an opportunity. I was just traveling by road. So I had to cross the city and I saw a big hotel. Not hotel actually, it's a decent tapri. And the name of the tapri was Engineer's Chai. Then I just browsed and I found that a group of students, those who have graduated in engineering, they have completed their graduation in engineering, have started this chain of chai making. I think this is something which has to be changed. When engineering is something different, it's novel, it's fanatic, it's always in search of something, making something better than today, tomorrow making more comfortable than today. But if this energy, this manpower, this human capital, I don't say that some work making a chai is not a small thing. I don't criticize that. But the role of engineering is something different. So unless we utilize our engineers to do real engineering, because engineering has potential to transform everything, transform the world. Nelson Mandela once said that technology is a strong tool to transform the world. It has that potential. And we have a huge potential, but it is unutilized potential. We have to encourage each one of them to do their own job. There is one very beautiful Gujarati quote, that's Jenu kam tenu thaye, bija karo so धोखा खाए, गोता खाए. तो आप जो खुद का काम है, your attitude is engineering. You have studied engineering. Do engineering. Do best. What you are made for. One simple example in this context, I just would like to give, it's from the mythology. Be like a Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna जी ने क्या किया था? बचपन जिया हजारों साल के बाद भी आज कोई भी माँ अपने बच्चों को काना कहती है कि बचपन ऐसा जिया कि बस हजारों साल तक लोग उसकी मिसाल देते रहे. जवानी में प्यार इतना किया, आज भी कोई रोड में हमें मिलता है तो बोलता है क्या कन्हैया बन गया क्या। मतलब वो भी उस लेवल का किया। युद्ध में अगर मदद की तो कौरवों की इतनी बड़ी सेना का एक 5 सन्यासियों को लेकर के कि वो सेना हरा दे। मतलब युद्ध की स्ट्रैटेजी भी ऐसी प्लान की कि बस हजारों साल तक हम आज भी इट्स टू रिलेवेंट। ज्ञान भी ऐसा दिया कि गीता का कोई जवाब आज तक नहीं है। गीता इज द अल्टीमेट दिस थिंग। सो वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू डू, माई दिस थिंग इज be like a Krishna. We have idols because no other country in the world have such idols, such things to follow. We have, unfortunately, we are not looking towards them with that seriousness. If at all we do this thing, because whatever today companies, I was just talking to one of the CEO of one company a few days back, and he told me that we are not at all interested into the graduation now, what degree the student is having. We are not interested what he or she is having, what he or she have, but we are interested in what he or she do with what he or she have. How to use that knowledge, how to make use of that knowledge, that information. That is going to be important. Because just graduation is not sufficient. So this tie-up with education, EduSkill with ISTE will impart students relevant skills. And whenever the student come out of the college, along with the degree, he will have certain set of tools, skills. Tools are very important now. Whatever, because कोई भी युद्ध कब जीता जाता है, अगर आपके पास में आयुध है, युद्ध जीतने के लिए आयुध की जरूरत ज्यादा होती है, और ये आयुध अब हम बच्चों को देने जा रहे हैं. So I congratulate Honorable Naveen Seth sir for showing his vibrancy, exhibiting his vibrancy, and telling the nation that yes, we of Gujarat is really vibrant. So your attempt and your commitment to keep this state always a step ahead is appreciable. So I thank Honorable Vice Chancellor and his team for coming forward and taking a novel initiative to train the students of this nation because the youth power is just like a atomic energy. If you utilize them, that energy will develop the nation like anything. But if you don't utilize them, it will work like an atomic bomb. If this youth power is not employed, we will have to face a social problem of unbelievable scale. So, my dear friends, this is an opportunity for all of you to learn something new, and that too without any involvement of money. So, I thank EduSkills also for coming forward, joining hands with ISTE, GTU for showing confidence in ISTE, and taking this novel step of training students and making them capable of contributing into the national development. I assure the fullest cooperation, 100% support of ISTE in all such endeavors. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your views with us and motivating the participants. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Jayesh Shah, Associate Dean, GTU, and National Executive Council Member, ISTE New Delhi, to say a few words on this occasion.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of GTU, Dr. Naveen Seth sir, Registrar Dr. Khair sir, President of ISTE, E.K. Desai sir, Panchal sir, Subhajit ji and his team, dear students and faculty members. On this occasion, I congratulate GTU and ISTE for coming together for the betterment of the student community. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence and your kind words. Now, I request respected Registrar of GTU, Dr. K.N. Khair sir, to address the virtual gathering.
Namaskar. Good morning. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Naveen Seth sir, Pratap Singh Desai sir, President ISTE, Subhajit Rao, CEO and co-founder EduSkills, our Associate Dean Zahesh Shah sir, Vishwalji, our Director Professor Kansal sir, all the students, participants and faculty members who are virtually joined with us. First of all, on behalf of the Gujarat Technological University, I thanks to EduSkills and ISTE for come forward to sign MOU with the GTU and beneficiary to the student and institute of the affiliated institute to the GTU. GTU is always in path to provide such opportunity to the student and institute to enhance their skill in current scenario. It is not possible for the university that every time it change their syllabus according to the requirement of the industries, because we have some statutory bodies requirement, and due to all such things we cannot change our syllabus frequently. But however, university is trying to skill their student according to the requirement of the industries. As Pratap Singh Desai sir has already elaborated all the things about the course requirement of the industries 4.0 and skill which is required in the current scenario. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor always try to give such opportunity to all the students. I request all the participants, students and faculty members and principal of various institutes to join with EduSkills and give the benefits of such type of course to the student, which is very beneficiary to the student for the employability. Again, I also thanks to and congratulate our director, Graduate School of Engineering, to come with such assignment and sign MOU with the EduSkills in benefit of the student. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Registrar Sir, for your motivating words. Now, I would request our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Naveen Seth Sir, to say a few words of encouragement on this occasion.
Namaskar, very good morning. Respected all dignitaries on the dais, the specially present today, the CEO, EduSkills, co-founder, the Subhajit Jagdevji, the co-founder Satyajit Biswas, Jayesh Bhai, the Associate Dean of GTU, the Pratap Singh Desai, President, ISTE, our Director, Dr. Panchal, our Registrar, Dr. K.N. Kher, all dignities, participants, faculties, and dear students. This particular workshop, today's workshop, awareness workshop, is very, very important workshop, because the need of the industry is very, very special and continuously changing, demanding the emerging technology person with a skill. So the EduSkills and number of other global players, their heads are here today for the important workshop. Today, Mr. Lokesh Mehra, Head South Asia AWS, Mr. Archana Yadav, APSC Program Manager, Juniper Network and Cloud, Sri Sarvanaman Rajgopal, Training Partner Manager, APSC Palo Alto Network, the Manjunath, Program Manager, Blue Prism, the Shirish Pandey, APSC Lead Academic Service, Red Hat, the NGOC, CANEGO, Academic Alliance Manager, and all those companies they are the global players in the software, and Industry 4 required such a skilled person. So very important program today, and GTU is always working continuously for the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020, in which there are so many reforms were suggested. The important reform is to have a person, the graduate which is coming out from the college with a skill in the particular area. So many such MOUs we have with the different companies, but this EduSkills is working nationally and it is connected with a number of other global players. So this is very, very important. The only thing is to have a membership of this EduSkill. After getting the membership, your students, faculties, they will get the training free of cost. So it is the implied duty of all faculties, principals, trustees to get the membership of EduSkills, and the benefit will be available to the students free of charge. So indirectly, it will be a very, very important for the placement of the students. And in this, not only the training is given, it is also connected with the placement activity also. So there will be a double benefit to your institutes, to your students. So definitely, I hope that all principals, faculties, trustees, they will definitely have the interest in this important initiative taken by the GTU. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words and motivation. Finally, I would request Mr. Margam Suthar, Assistant Professor GSET and GTU Coordinator of this program, to give a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all dignitaries and the faculty members who joined from the various institutes. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose a vote of thanks at the Inauguration Ceremony of the Industry Center of Excellence at GTU under the collaboration with the EduSkill and ISTE. I express my sincere thanks to the ISTE and EduSkill team member Subhajit sir, Murthy sir, Satya sir, Lopamudra madam for taking such a great initiative to make the collaboration with the global academy and provide the opportunity to the state of the Gujarat students and faculties to take the benefit of the globally accredited courses. Once again, I thank you so much to the ISTE and EduSkill team members for sharing ISTE and EduSkill vision behind such initiative and your personal visit at the university. I also wish to give my sincere thanks to the all affiliated colleges, principal, directors, sir, and faculty members to give their valuable time and actively participate in the awareness workshop. Also, I wish that this initiative will be implemented at your institutes and maximum students and faculty will take the benefit from this. I also wish to special thanks to Professor Dr. S.D. Panchal sir, Director of Graduate School of Engineering Technology. Sir's constant supports and guidance at each and every point is very helpful to make this initiative successful. Without his supports and guidance, it is not possible. I wish to express thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir and Registrar sir for his encouragement, need-to-meet guidance, and provide the administrative support to make it successful. I have also shared my email ID and contact number to all the participants, and the request to all the faculty that you have any queries regarding the collaboration or anything else, to start this collaboration or the online courses, then contact me on my personal email ID. And I would like to thanks to once again to all for their active participation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Magam Suthar and all the dignitaries. Okay, so now I would request Subhajit sir to carry forward the program. I request all the participants to please keep live with us as our dignitaries are leaving the hall, and we'll start our awareness workshop within 2 minutes. Subhajit sir.
Okay, let's start.
Lokesh Mehra.
It's fine. Can you give the access just? Give the access. Presentation access. Yes, Abhi. Okay. So I like to request Lokesh ji, who is the head South Asia for AWS Academy, to brief about AWS Academy to all the principals and TPOs of the colleges. Lokesh ji?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to share my screen. So I'll just hope that it is visible. If you could let me know. And I'm keeping the video off so that, we save bandwidth. So good morning, everybody. Okay, perfect. So morning, everybody. My name is Lokesh and I lead the AWS Academy for the South Asia region. And it is a great opportunity. It's very heartening to see all the respective institutions, the dignitaries who are keen that students of GTU get access to the latest emerging technologies. I'll begin by quickly talking about the changes which are happening and then move on to what AWS does. So just to let you know today what you are seeing in this current last 2 decades, you would have seen a drastic change which is happening specifically in all spectrums of life. I think all of you have used Uber and Ola, and you know that the Kali Pili taxis or the black and white taxis are slowly dwindling down. Just to share with you a data fact, almost 27% of the regular taxis have been replaced by the other I would say service providers like Uber and Ola. And it's not confined only to transportation. Even if you look at the sections from books, while books are still read, and approximately there was a recent survey carried out which indicated that approximately 63% of the people still prefer a print book, but approximately 37% have moved to what are called as e-books, and Kindle out here is a simple example of that. The same is going for digital currency. If you look at the stats which is mentioned below, you would realize that everybody, right from the rickshaw wala to the nariyal pani wala, everybody now accepts some kind of financial transaction. And our device which we keep in our hand, currently if you look at it, approximately every individual today, as per a recent study carried out by Ericsson, indicate that the mobile is taken out from a pocket and put back in a pocket or purse 57 times in a day. So you can just imagine, even if I'm just taking it out to view the time, I'm doing this approximately 50 to 60 times across the whole day. And the number of people, even the rural population currently, 36% of the rural population today have access to what we call as smartphones. So there's a huge requirement of people, who are moving on to that area. And the whole reason for this is specifically what is called digitization. So you would realize that everything what is happening today is practically in the information technology world. Every sector, every domain is being touched by IT. And if you talk about IT, the role of IT itself is changing. Earlier IT used to be at the backdrops where you had networks and you had cable system operators, etc. But today, if you look at it, IT is now an integral part of the boardroom, where the director of IT or the head of IT or the CIO of IT is specifically going to look at how IT is going to help any company, enhance its profitability or innovation, or, increase the supply chain or build efficiency in operations. And surprisingly, you will see that the number of people who are now looking at cloud as one of the integral components of IT is extremely huge. Just to share a stats again, almost about 600% of the organizations are specifically looking at hiring people from the cloud. Now, what exactly is the cloud? So all of you use your Gmail or Hotmail or some learner management system. Practically, it is already on the cloud. And what you used to do on premise means on your local server, which is housed within your institution or within your college. Now you can transport that on a cloud service provider. So the cloud actually takes care of your infrastructure, takes care of your needs. You don't need to worry about updating, the antivirus. You don't need to worry about enhancing the servers because suddenly there is a huge load on your website, or say when you're taking exams, there is a huge pressure on the site to be up. Everything is taken care by the cloud service provider. So the cloud has become a very, very integral component. Just to share with you some statistics, if you look today in India, there are currently about 4.4 million IT professionals. And from these 4.4 IT professionals, only about 6 lakh are currently in cloud. The requirement is about 8 lakh 73. So there's a shortfall of almost about 2 lakh 65. And this shortfall in the next 4 years, you will see, is expected to grow by 4x. So you will see that this shortfall is going to grow by almost about 800x. 800K is the kind of requirement which is required just for cloud alone. So there is a huge demand for cloud. Another study which was carried out by IDC, which is called the International Development Corporation, which is one of the biggest market research agencies, they have said that practically in India, only about 35% of the companies are utilizing cloud. The remaining 67% odd do not have even people who can manage, troubleshoot, or support cloud. So again, there is a requirement for people who are, required and have the proficiency in cloud. Today, if you go to any job site, right, starting from Naukri.com, Indeed.com, Monster.com, you will see that the number of cloud jobs within India, for example, are anywhere between 50 to 80,000. Even for freshers or people with 1 to 3 years experience, it would be anywhere between 100, 200 to about 400 kind of job profiles. Now, what does AWS do? AWS runs several initiatives. AWS Educate is ideally meant for students who want to do any course through a self-paced learning module. AWS Training is ideally meant for educators who want to upskill themselves on different advanced emerging technologies. Today, we're going to talk about AWS Academy, where we tie up with educational institutions to provide them with the curriculum pro bono and ensure that these students who pass out get placed with good companies. The entire support and training, etc., is provided, by AWS. So the role of AWS Academy is practically to look at curriculum. There are multiple curriculums which are offered. They are, right from your basics of cloud computing to machine learning to artificial intelligence to data centers. All of this is offered through the curriculum from AWS. Now, this is ideally meant for your undergrad and your postgraduate students, even diploma students. And all these courses are aligned to global certifications. At the end of the day, when the student graduates from this, they get, very good opportunities within the industry. So we keep regularly sharing this with the respective academies, so they have access to the jobs also which come out. And as I said, the kind of courses, they cover foundational cloud concepts, move on to associates level where you can do architecting, which is more of the enterprise side, the software development side, or the troubleshooting and maintenance side. Also, data analytics has become very critical today in everyday life situation. So how does a Hindustan Lever come to know whether I need to set up a new distributor or not? Or how does a Maruti Suzuki come to know I need to set up a new service center or not? If I'm getting huge amount of data, I can draw inferences from them and then provide that data back to the respective companies. Today, if you look at the AWS academies, we are very well spread. Even GTU is part of the AWS academy, and you can see majority of the institutions within Gujarat are existing as AWS academies. So our recommendation is you should ideally join, as an AWS academy, avail the benefit of what an AWS academy can do, give your students that exposure, which would provide them opportunities not only in India but globally. And because the curriculum is offered entirely free of cost, there is no financial outlay from the institutions unless they're going in for the global certification, which they directly pay to the testing agencies. So these are some of the companies who have regularly recruited from us. EduSkills is aware of it, right from the top multinationals to all the switch companies. Switch companies are the system integrators, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant, HCL, etc. All of them regularly recruit from us, to the smaller cloud partners. So depending on the profile of the student and the certification, you can see that most of the students get fruitfully a job once they complete these courses. As AWS, we work not only from a technical skilling perspective, but we also look at helping you in terms of managing your data right from your financial aspects to your learner management systems, to your entire college management or university management, right from virtual labs to digital dashboards to backup servers, etc. Everything. And we work with all stakeholders that you can see from here, which is right from the students to the parents to the entire community through the interventions that we do. So in short, our recommendation is students should avail the training, the webinars like these, the sessions that EduSkill regularly conducts. You complete your training and get certified, and you can be part and parcel of Gujarat's economy. So I'll stop out here, and if there are any questions, I'll be happy to take them. But I hope in the short time duration that I have been able to give you a fair idea of what is feasible. So thank you very much for your time, and if there are any questions, I'll be happy to take them.
Dear participants, if you have any question, you can ask to sir.
Yes, civil engineering students can also enroll it if they're interested in IT. I see a question in the chat. So specifically the data center course and even the cloud computing foundation course, you can go ahead and undertake those. So it all depends on your inclination and aptitude. It's not necessary that you need to know programming. So if you're going to go into software development, then a background in R and Python actually helps. But if you're just going to work in troubleshooting, maintenance, or infrastructure support, anybody and everybody can learn about cloud. So I don't see any further questions. I'm handing it back to Shubhajit sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing all the details about AWS Academy and its role. Now, I would request Ms. Archana Yadav, APEC Program Manager, Junior Network Cloud and Automation Academy, to address the virtual gathering.
Hi, everyone. Give me a minute. I'll share my screen. I hope it's visible to everyone.
It is visible, ma'am.
Great. Good afternoon to all GTU dignitaries, delegates, faculty members, and students. My name is Archana Yadav, and I'm the Asia Pacific Program Manager for Juniper Networks Cloud and Automation Academy. First of all, it's an honor to be here on behalf of Juniper Networks. Juniper is absolutely proud to be part of this initiative in association with EduSkills and GTU. In consideration of time, I would like to give the high-level view of what we do at Juniper Networks, and then we'll talk about what Juniper Academy brings for GTU and its students. So, founded in 1996 in the California headquarters and with a very large presence in Bangalore, India. For about 2.5 decades, Juniper has been in the business of building internet. Today, in the industry, everyone is talking about cloud, digitalization, and how the life of people has changed with the internet. Every aspect of our life is impacted with the digitalization. And this would have not been possible if not for the built out for the network that what we call the internet. And Juniper has been right at the center of this innovation. Juniper is the leader in networking and security, in cloud, AI, and the 5G era. And Juniper works at the very foundation level to transform how people connect to each other and people connect to the technology. Our mission is to connect everything and empower everyone. Having said that, largely in the world, you will see people are connecting with devices, devices are connecting with other devices, and that brings the empowerment, right? Changes the quality of the life. Juniper has supported it from the very starting point when the internet was just about the talk. So we were in the business of building the routers. Then we started building the switches, firewalls, and the now today, a Juniper engineer works ranging from silicon engineering to the all aspects of hardware engineering, from building an operating system to building then the stack of network on top of it, right? Today, if you're possibly traveling on the Hyderabad airport, Mumbai airport, Delhi airport, it's all based on the network and the solutions created by the Juniper networks. Today, if you're doing a banking with SBI, and you will see how the transformed world it is in the digitalization model, it is because of what the Juniper has built in the last 5 years over that, right? So as a Juniper Academy, the kind of knowledge that we have accumulated over the years, the kind of learning base that we have developed across the year is what we are trying to channelize and provide to the next generation of our engineers. When I say that, there are opportunities emerge. You see every part of the world is connecting. You talk about the cloud. There are companies who are not just building the clouds, but they're also looking for the engineers who can join them and start supporting their work. You talk about the cloud and the network, there's a lot of security in terms of firewalls and the cybersecurity that we need to build and start working right from the base level, right? These things are looking for the talent who can join them, who can connect with them, and start supporting the business and the technology. All these things are happening at the Juniper, and with Juniper Academy, we bring you a immersed knowledge that you as an engineer, you as a professor can learn and start developing your career and making it to the next level. In the Juniper Academy, the program is absolutely at the zero cost level, where we understand that engineers today needs the empowerment, just like our technologies and the change in the industry is bringing the empowerment. The same way we have collated all the information and ensuring that these knowledge, these learning tracks are available to you right at the time when you are learning, when you are trying to decide which career you should go. Through this program, it's not just to bridge the knowledge gap, but we have also to ensure that when you gain the knowledge, you have also an access to hands-on the experience in terms of what we provide as a virtual labs. Networking is a lot of concept and the theory that you're already learning as part of your curriculum. Juniper brings you an additional level of experience when you log into the Juniper Academy portals and start experiencing the lab environment, how a simple command turn off the whole data center, how your router and switches will start following your commands and will bring a different change from passing the data packages to stopping the packet at one point, right? All these things. We also understand that it's not just the learning and the experience, but the students or the professors who will gain this knowledge also need to showcase how they show or get the badge of in terms of being certified, so that the global recognition comes in, right? Along with the Juniper Academy, we are providing you the opportunity of getting this global certification. That means not you will learn, but you will have a channel to get recognized and showcase your learning and your effort that you have put into the whole part, right? All these things are self-paced. So today, in this situation where the whole world has gone digital, and we have seen the importance of how it is important to have everything at the digital level, we ensured that dependency on a particular tutor or the instructors is reduced. So in Juniper, engineers over the decades who have worked, explored, and accumulated all these knowledge, we have converted into the small tutorials that is self-paced. So you will have the access for over the time for almost 90 days of these learning modules along with the labs. And once you are done learning in the classroom, or maybe in your syllabus learning of networking, when you are done with that, you have another world waiting for you to explore, and that you can do when you are available. So there is no strict guidelines of you have to finish within a day or within two. You can explore, you can take your comfort, you can decide your own schedule, right? And after this, when all these things are done, we also provide you the vouchers that you can use for the global certification, right? All clubbed together in the access of your availability of your time and with no extra cost. Now, all these things, when we are doing it, I have already said that we are bringing this knowledge to reduce what the gap has been created over the years between the academias and with the industry. But after that, once you are done, we also ensure that the trained and certified students' information is channelized to Juniper hiring teams, Juniper partners who are reselling these hardware solutions, and Juniper customers who are using Juniper products or the networking products, so that when they need to hire, either with Juniper or with the Juniper communities, there's a right talent available, there's a pipeline available from there where they can hire it. In 2021, with the help of EduSkills, we have trained 5,000 students. They all have been, gain these, not just the knowledge, but certification also. And along with that, they're given an opportunity to participate in the hiring process, to channelize the different nations. And within Juniper, we also hired through only the Juniper Academy, right? Along with that, when I say the roadmap, how you can leverage this opportunity, how you can be part of this whole program in a very simple way, GTU and EduSkills already have bring you the level where we are doing this orientation call. After that, you can just pick up the courses, and the courses not from one area of networking, but we have ensured that it covers certain concept of the complete technology, from basic working switching and platforming, working, how the complete network has been automated using DevOps concept, and how now the AI is coming in terms of the networks becoming from a network to a modern network. All these kind of tracks we provide. We give an opportunity of associate level and specialist level of learning to our participants. And believe me, the same level of courses, tracks, and certification is available to the professional also. So today, if any of the industry person wants to come and get the learning or certification, they also have to follow the same track. However, they have to pay thousands of US dollars just to get the access of course. And with the association between the Juniper and GTU and EduSkills, this is coming absolutely at your ease with no extra expense. Along with that, we have in our portal a lot of content available in terms of how you can practice this, how you can build up your own scenarios and create solutions for a small network, how you can design a data center. So it's not just of a learning, but making you prepare for the next level of career. When you go to the industry and you join exclusively the networking track, how an engineer need to think, how an engineer should visualizing a network or any situation in the network. Along with that, we also provide not just the intern opportunity, but the research opportunity. So anyways, whenever there is a new research coming up or the students have a good area of research, Juniper is happy to support, not financially, but the expert-wise also, and making sure the whole ecosystem are built together and the students are given the right track to connect and to get leverage with the opportunity the world of networking is giving to people today. That's all from my side. If anybody has a question, I'm happy to answer here. I don't see the questions. Let me take a look. Okay. All right. So that's all from my side. If anybody has any concern, I'm happy to take it offline as well. You can reach me out at yarchana@juniper.net. All the best to everyone. Thank you.
Dear participants, if you have any question, you can drop a message in a chat box also. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the details about the role of Juniper Networks with the participants. Now, I request Mr. Sarvanand Rajgopal, Training Partner Manager, Palo Alto Network, to share the details.
Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen now.
It is visible, sir.
Nice. Okay, thank you. A very warm good afternoon to all delegates, faculties, and the students. My name is Saravanan Rajagopal. I'm the Training Partner Manager for Asia Pacific and Japan at Palo Alto Networks. In this session, I would like to give you a high-level overview of what we are doing at Palo Alto Networks and some of the benefits of the Cybersecurity Academy program that we are offering. Over the last 10 years, Palo Alto Network has set an ambitious goal of redefining what is meant to be secure. The focus is to make each day safer for our customers than the one before with the most intelligent network security solutions that protect the organizations from ever-emerging threats. Our customers have a choice of robust next-generation firewall. We call it NGFW in short. So we have the NGFW platforms available in various form factors, such as physical, virtual, containerized, and cloud-delivered solutions. A little bit of market overview in regards to Palo Alto Network business for you. About 96% of the Fortune 100 companies rely on Palo Alto Network solutions. Not only that, 71% of the global 2Ks are Palo Alto Network customers as well. Palo Alto Networks stands as number one in the enterprise security in regards to the revenue trend of 22% compound annual growth rate from fiscal year 2018 until fiscal year 2022. It's a bit dated, but this statistic shows how we are growing. Palo Alto Networks serves more than 85,000 customers in 150 plus countries globally. For the 10th consecutive years, Palo Alto Network actually gained the top honors, Outstanding Customer Service from Technologies Services Industry Association, TSIA, and JD Power. This is primarily based on customer support and the reports. When it comes to Gartner reports, Palo Alto Networks named as a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for the 10th times for next generation firewall or network firewall category for year 2021. For students who are not familiar with this, the Magic Quadrant, or MQ in short, is a series of market research report published by IT consulting firm called Gartner. This is actually rely on proprietary qualitative data analysis method to demonstrate market trends such as direction, maturity, and participations. Their analyses are conducted for several specific technology industries and are updated every 1 to 2 years. Once an updated report has been published, it supersedes the previous ones. Once again, Palo Alto Networks named as a leader for network firewalls for year 2021, which is last year. Cyberseek.org, this is in the US. They provide cybersecurity supply-demand heat map for the United States. This is an interactive heat map, provides granular snapshot of demand and supply data for cybersecurity jobs at the state and metro area levels that can be used to grasp the challenges and opportunities facing their local cybersecurity workforce. This is in US, but the trend is pretty much similar to the one that's happening in India. Sorry, I'll skip this slide and the benefits here. Qualified academic institutions, such as the one you are here today, receive access to a self-paced e-learning for students, free faculty training for lecturers and professors, resources to build virtual cybersecurity lab that can be used for the real industry simulations. And also we provide discounted certification vouchers for both faculties and the students. And this is one of the industry standard curriculum we are offering in line with other vendors as of, for example, Juniper and AWS here today. What we are doing here is giving back to the community. We are selling our curriculums in the industry to the customers and partners in the industry. The same kind of training, we convert them into an academic style curriculum, and we made it as a self-paced e-learning mode so that students like you can study and empower yourself. For the lecturers and professors, we provide an ongoing faculty training at free of cost, almost whenever there is a need. That means it could happen periodically, probably once a month, a quarter, or maybe annually. We provide virtual firewall at no cost. There is a virtual firewall model called VM50. This virtual firewall is actually a real industry-grade firewall that customers are using in their virtualized environment. You can actually take this and build a special containerized environment for cybersecurity lab. And you can actually simulate the real threats and then begin to analyze how threats is actually functioning. How do we analyze like an expert? If you are ready, we will provide the discount vouchers to take the exams. Here is the curriculum roadmap. To start with, we have a course called Cybersecurity Foundations, which is, it takes about 30 hours to complete, followed by fundamental of network security, followed by cloud security, then security fundamental. If you complete all these 4 courses, you can actually take the exam called PCCET. And to go further, we also have a curriculum on very specific to enterprise security. And this is actually for firewall specific course, while at the bottom level is actually for generalized contents to equip yourself to further your studies with very specifics to next generation firewalls. And we also going to provide cloud security and then SecOps or security operation advanced level contents in the coming months. The learning path here is we provide some free books and downloadable in a PDF format. It'll cover all the 3 elements of Strata, Prisma, and Cortex, which is the way we classify our products in Palo Alto network. Strata means firewall. Prisma means any security solutions that we provide in the cloud, whereas Cortex is endpoint security, security automations, and response solutions. You can actually go through the book and study by yourself or through the Moodle platform that we are sharing in a self-paced mode. In addition to it, we have practice exams in a digital management platform called Beacon. Anyone is allowed to create accounts here. You create an account and then begin your journey there, and then go and take the exam. And the curriculum that we built here in Palo Alto Network, it is mapped to the NICE framework in the US, which is pretty much aligned with current market needs and job roles. For example, if someone completed network security fundamental course, they can actually work in an environment where people providing technical support specialists, such as the call centers environment. With this, I would like to say thank you for patiently listening to me, for your time. And if you have any questions, feel free to post into the chat segment, and I'll be more than happy to respond. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the details about Cybersecurity Academy Palo Alto Network and its role. Now, I request Mr. Manjunath Chandrasekhar, Program Manager, Blue Prism, to share the details.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I'm just sharing my screen. Let me know if you could see my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Thank you so much for confirming. Good afternoon, all, and thanks for providing the opportunity. And I need to greet all the honorable dignitaries who were there today, and especially thanks to EduSkills Foundation and ISTE for giving us this opportunity to demonstrate about what is Blue Prism, why it is important for students and educators to learn RPA right now, and how is the market, and what kind of opportunities this program is providing for universities across India. So to start with, let me explain about what is Blue Prism and what is our product all about. So I'm not sure how many would have heard about Blue Prism by now. We are the pioneers in RPA market, in the sense we were the one who found the term RPA, robotic process automation, and we are a UK based company. Our headquarters is in London, and the product what we manage is intelligent automation right now. So it's part of robotic process automation. So it's a software which does a lot of activities in terms of automating all the day-to-day activities within organizations, let it be corporate, IT, insurance, and retail, any set of market as it matters. We can automate any processes whichever is required, front office, back office, and run the businesses as such. So which will not hamper any of the work on day-to-day basis, especially during the COVID segment as such. During the COVID a lot of organizations thought of automating the processes because of manpower resources availability and the time constraints as such, cost. So everything mattered. So that's how RPA can be used in day-to-day basis. Uh, if I want to give a small example about a process which is used for RPA, if you have heard about chatbot. So when you type a message and then click on and send the message on putting your queries, when you visit any of the banks as such on their websites, there will be a pop-up coming, hello, how can I help you? And you will type your message and send it to them. And once you send it, the robot will capture the keywords and try to respond your query. That's how RPA is used in current scenario. I'm just sharing one of the example to give you the picturization about how RPA works. So the age of automation, this is how this looks like. So literally the predicted growth of a market by 2023 would be $12 billion, and it can be more again, considering the current situation, the scenario, which is COVID. Lot of companies are investing in automating their processes, and 93% of the executives plans to extend their use of automation. So most of the projects which are there right now, every segment as such is looking out for automating so that can help their day-to-day activities without investing too much on process improvements and process analysis as such, which can be taken care by RPA tool again. So this is what experts predicted by end of 2021. 1 out of every 4 remote workers will be supported by automation. But yeah, things are going a lot better now, and I should say we can expect much more in terms of automations and the investments by the companies. And you can also see it can be more than 1 out of 4 remote workers by coming years. So Blue Prism University Academia program, I explained about the product. So now I just want to let you know that what kind of courses we are offering for students and educators through our program, so that they get enough hands-on experience to learn about our product and execute day-to-day activities. So to start with, we offer developer certification, which is for 200 hours, and it's completely free of cost. One can learn through our LMS and then gain the right set of knowledge before they take up the global certification exam. And we are also offering discount vouchers on the certifications exams as such. You can contact EduSkills Foundation to know more about what exactly we are offering and how best we can utilize the benefits, whatever we are giving it to students and educators. And the next is ROM Architect, which is for the business school students. We are again offering it for free of cost, so that the process analysis can be learned properly by them. Some of the benefits which we are giving it to colleges and universities through our program are these. We are giving free software license, which might cost around 10 lakh rupees. For example, if anyone wants to buy a full version of the software, it might be around 10 lakh Indian rupees, but we are giving it for free of cost. We are not just giving the learning edition. Remember, if any university wants to implement our full-fledged license, we are happy to provide that for free of cost. User-friendly LMS, again for free of cost. You can access it without any charges, anywhere, anytime. Everybody gets enough hands-on experience by going through a lot of lab activities. It's not just the theory part, but also a lot of practical sessions we are offering it through our program. And if any university wants to incorporate our course into the curriculum, we are happy to do that. We can discuss with Board of Studies team and see to it that whatever can be mapped, we can do that and offer it as part of university curriculum itself. There are a lot of opportunities in terms of growth. It's not a stagnant program. Though we are starting with developer certification, one can learn as per the prerequisites and then grow in their career by taking further certifications. And all the learnings are again free of cost for students and educators. So apart from training and regular classroom sessions, we also offer competitions and campaigns to students and educators every year, so that there will be excitement and you can learn more building within the community and interact with various other university students and educators, and understand better what they are doing and how best you can demonstrate your project work to them and get recognized. Some of the companies who are hiring top RPA talent in India are, most of them are very familiar, I should say. Accenture, TCS, Cognizant, Infosys. So all these are hiring certified resources within India as part of the campus recruitment program, exclusively on RPA. And literally around 40 to 45,000 people are already working in these companies within India by now. And some of the product companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle, so all these are hiring again RPA certified resources. So literally 20 to 25,000 students, people are already working. Some of the other organizations like banking, finance, and automobiles like JP Morgan, ICICI, Ford, all these are hiring in India, and literally 30 to 35,000 people are working. So overall, by now, literally 1 lakh to 1,20,000 people are working in India exclusively on RPA, who have got certified, and companies looking out for more to hire year-on-year basis when it comes to certified resources. So this is the talent growth you could look in over here. So by 2021, it was 1 lakh to 1,20,000 people who were working, and by 2025, it will be around 2 lakh to 2,50,000 people who will be working in RPA segment. That's the kind of growth, literally around 15 to 16% growth, what we can look in for in terms of talent growth, hiring percentage. And when it comes to job openings, by 2021, it was literally around 12,000 to 15,000 job openings year on year for RPA. But by 2025, it will be around 28,000 to 32,000 job openings year on year, and it might increase again. It depends on scenarios and what kind of situation we are going through. If we analyze that, this might go beyond, and the interest level of the companies are very high in terms of incorporating RPA tools. Some of the popular job roles are RPA developer, and you can see the numbers, whichever are in the blue are already deployed. So most of them are in the RPA developer segment, which is the entry level one for students. And this will be really helpful if you go through RPA developer course content, and if you get certified, you can be a prospect in the market for all the companies which I have showed in my previous slide. And RPA architect, or RPA production manager. So these are some of the popular ones which I'm showing. It is not, this will not end over here itself. There are a lot of other job roles which are available in the job portals if you search, like LinkedIn, Naukri, and other portals. However, some of the popular roles which I am showcasing over here, which are there in India. Some of the customers and partners who are already working with Blue Prism are like Accenture, Wipro, PwC, and Ernst & Young, Infosys, TCS, Deloitte. So all these are most of them are well-known companies in India. I hope you have heard about all this. So all are working on RPA tools, especially on Blue Prism, and there is an ample opportunity in the market if you're looking for, for that you should complete your certification, not just a learning, and be a prospect in the market. So there are global companies again who are working across the globe. Some of them are mentioned here. If you want to know about how many partners are there with Blue Prism who are working on Blue Prism tool, you can visit our website and understand better about our company. So that's it I have for today. If you have any queries as such, happy to answer. If not now, you can contact EduSkills Foundation anytime. They have the certified resources on Blue Prism. They are happy to support you and help you in terms of partnership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the details about Blue Prism Academia program. Now, I would request Mr. Shirish Pandey, APEC Lead Academic Services, Red Hat, to share the details.
Thank you. Let me start sharing my screen. If someone can confirm that you can see my
It's
screen.
visible, sir. It's visible.
Thank you. Okay, so first of all, a very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Shirish Pandey and I look after Red Hat Academy in APAC. Thanks to the GTU team as well as the EduSkills team for inviting us today to talk to all of you and share more about the Red Hat Academy program, the initiatives which are happening. So happy to do that. I mean, everyone will agree that the need for the open source talent is here, right? And we'll be talking more about Red Hat Academy, the open source and all those stuff. As you know, Red Hat started in 1993, so we have invested almost 29 years in the open source projects and technologies. And why open source? Because of four things: collaboration, transparency, innovation, and standardization. Open source offers a very, very high level of collaboration among a large group of contributors. It's very, very transparent in its nature in terms of both accessing and ability to act on issues. The most important thing is innovation, because it provides constant innovation to solve the shared problems together and faster. And obviously the standardization is there because it is created by the communities who are working together. So please remember these four words, or four buckets. If anyone asks you about why open source, then it's nothing but about collaboration, transparency, innovation, and standardization. As most of us know, that Red Hat is the largest open source company in the world. It's a part of IBM now. IBM has taken us over a couple of years back. So we actively participate in roughly, say, 40,000 projects, open source projects, okay, out of 1 million projects which are going on in the world, 1 million open source projects. What we do is that we convert those projects into products depending on our customer's requirement, and we provide them all the service, support, and consulting on those products. And that's the way we make money. So Red Hat is a commercial organization. Okay, it is for profit like any other organization. I'll be skipping some slides, and please pardon me for that. So currently, Red Hat has more than 20,000 employees in 40 plus countries. We are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now $5.3 billion company in the world, $5.3 billion open source company in the world. And more than 90% of the Fortune 500 companies, they use either Red Hat products, services, and solutions. In India, we have 3 offices, one each in Delhi, Bangalore, and Mumbai, and we have a couple of development offices in development centers in Pune and Bangalore. So this is, though this is the US data, but then this holds true for APAC as well as India as well. So more than 100% of the US airlines, companies, telcos, commercial banks, the executive or the government departments and the healthcare companies, they use Red Hat product services or the solution. And as I mentioned, this holds true for APAC as well as India market as well. Some of our customers are Delta, UPS, Deutsche Bank, BP, Cathay Pacific, DBS, Avianca, Coflex. By industry, it is Emirates, Vodafone in India, Reliance, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, SBI, Airtel, ExxonMobil, Lockheed Martin, HCA, BMW Group. You name the company, you name any government department, and you'll find Red Hat is there. So today we are going to talk about Red Hat Academy. The whole focus or the whole objective of Red Hat Academy is to bridge the gap between education and industry. I'll be talking a little bit more about the courses and certification and the career opportunities which are available after doing these kind of courses and certification. You can see 3 buckets over here. I would request you to focus on the third bucket on the right hand side of the screen, which is the value proposition for students under the Red Hat Academy program. So the student, they can learn in-demand skills. They can get certified with the help of the discounted exam. Okay, they get valuable experience with the help of the hands-on cloud labs, and they can connect with the instructors and students. I'll be talking about more on all these points in the next few slides. Some of the features of Red Hat Academy program are it provides a great experience in terms of it's very, very flexible and provides hands-on lab environment. the resources are very standardized. Like, no, I mean, as I mentioned, like, no, we are also we are a commercial organization. So whatever we teach in the commercial segment, like, no, we also teach the same thing in the academy segment as well, because it is free. We don't compromise it. We don't dilute the quality. It's like, no, whatever we teach to our customers, the same content we cover for our student as well. There is a training which is provided, like, no, I mean, by the instructor, by the EduSkills team. So all the support is there from the partner side. Okay, I mean, the student can validate their knowledge with the help of various certification and preliminary exam. And the curriculum is like, no, very, very, like, no, high demand. Basically, like, no, whatever is happening in the industry, whatever the challenges which the customer is facing in the industry, okay, we cover that in our curriculum. We refurbish, upgrade our curriculum every, like, 12 to 18 months. So the students, they get to learn the latest, and which helps them to, like, no, I mean, clear the interview and get a quick entry into the industry. I mean, we provide 3 kind of labs, which is do it yourself. Like, no, I mean, the lab images are there on the learning platform, which the institution can download on their local machine and start teaching the students. We provide the IBM Cloud Lab, as well as like, no, we also work with NDG and InfoSec. We provide their lab as well. I mean, if you need more information, you can talk to EduSkills. They will give you all the information. I have mentioned most of the things, like, I mean, the content is free for the students, okay, which is based on the successful implementation of various customers' use cases. We provide the content in more than 10 languages, and all these facilities, the resources are available to the Redhat Academy learning platform. The instructors, they get 75% discount on the certification exams. The student, they get 50% discount. And obviously, like, on the platform, the training material, the video classroom for the instructors, as well as the instructor guides, are available absolutely free of cost. I mentioned about the discount, like, 50% discount for the student and 75% discount for the instructors for the certification exam, so that they can validate their skills and get quick entry into the industry. We have launched the learning platform around 2 years back. Okay. I mean, it provides a centralized environment. It is a kind of a classroom or a learning management system. So all the, like, I mean, teaching tools are available in one central location for the admin, the instructor, and the students. The students can easily access it. Like, they can use it to access their free course content and labs. They can view their course progress. They can unlock their exam discount, and they also get the course attendance certificate once they finish their course. And for the instructors, like, they can create new classes, they can see the online content, they can build quizzes, and they can communicate with the student through the platform. So as I mentioned, like, this is nothing but end-to-end platform. It is more like a learning management or a classroom management system. I would be talking about a little bit about the Redhat learning community. So I would request all of you to go and become a member of this free learning community. It is nothing but, like, I mean, a kind of a LinkedIn come, Twitter come, Facebook, all rolled into one. So currently, like, we have almost 100,000 members, the student members across the world. So it offers the peer-to-peer learning experience. You can, like, I mean, join some discussion. You can ask questions. You can answer questions. You can scout for some kind of internship or a project opportunity. So there are tons and tons of information which is available on the learning platform. Okay, the badges are given. You can follow certain subject matter experts and instructors. Basically, you can stay updated on the current learning tools and the resources, and the whole experience is fantastic. So my request is, go and become member of learning community, which is learn.redhat.com. The membership is absolutely free, and, like, try to get as much advantage out of it as possible. One more good news, like, I mean, we are going to launch the Redhat Academy Talent Network in the month of March, like, just after a couple of weeks. Okay, so it's going to connect the students who have completed their Redhat training on the learning platform with employees from Redhat customers and partner side, and it will help us to create a pool of enterprise-ready talent for the jobs of tomorrow. So what will happen is that the students, they can go and upload their profile on the talent network, and we are going to drive our customers and partners who are there, so that they can recruit the student based on their requirement. So please, like, stay tuned. I mean, most probably, like, we are going to launch it during the mid-March, and we would like you to get the maximum benefit out of this talent network. Coming back to the curriculum and the certification, so under the Red Hat Academy program, we offer 7 courses. Okay, we offer courses in the area of system administration, cloud computing, and middleware. Okay, the average duration of each course is roughly say 40 hours. Okay, so on the sysadmin side, we offer sysadmin 1, 2, and then the Linux automation with Ansible course. On the cloud computing side, we offer OpenStack, OpenShift application, as well as OpenShift containers and Kubernetes. On the middleware development side, we offer the Java Enterprise Edition course. Now, see, these courses are developed and offered based in mind the challenges which the industry is facing today. If you see today, the industry is facing the challenges in the area of digital transformation, agile or application integration, and automation management. So as far as cloud computing courses are concerned, they address the challenge of digital transformation. The middleware courses address the challenge of agile or application integration, and the automation challenge, the automation challenge has been addressed with the help of the Ansible automation course. Okay, so this is what the industry is facing today, and based on the industry requirement, we have come up with these courses. And as I mentioned, every 12 to 18 months, we keep on upgrading these courses, be it a content or the entire course itself, based on the industry demand. So the student, they learn what is actually required in the industry at this point of time. And most of these courses, they map to the performance-based online certification exam. So, if you want to know more about the certification, EduSkills team is the right team to tell you more about it. I think this is the last slide. I won't take much time. So we keep doing the study, the research every 12 to 18 months. And last time when we did this study, you can see some numbers on the screen. So when we spoke to students, 95% of the students, they said that after doing the RHA course, Red Hat Academy course, they are better prepared to maximize the value of Red Hat products. Okay. 92% of the students, they reported being able to work more independently, though they showed a good teamwork skills as well. But then they said that they can work more independently and rely less on co-workers after Red Hat training. And 94% of the instructors and administrators, they said that RHA students who graduate with Red Hat Academy certification have the increased job opportunities. So these are some of the numbers which I wanted to share. If you want more details, you can always visit the Red Hat Academy website. We will get all the information over there. Some of the Academy partners world over. So currently in APAC, we have more than 1,200 academies across 22 countries. Okay, in India, we work with more than 800 academies, and obviously G2 is one of our premium partner, premier academy, and EduSkills is again one of our premier partner in the space of RHA, and they offer all the service and support to the RHAs which are aligned with them. That's it from my side. I again want to thank the G2 team and EduSkills team, and I wish to congratulate all the students and wish them all the success for their next.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the Red Hat Academic Services details with us. Thank you so much, all the speakers, for sharing such informative details with us, and the participants for your participation and patience hearing. We are pretty much sure that you will join the courses, enhance your knowledge, and get the benefits. Best wishes to you all, and thank you so much, all of you. Now you may leave the meeting.